that pandemic happened, the business not profitable yet. So I was like, I don't know, I don't have any savings, I don't have any backup plans on what I should do with my business if we're going to, close it in the meantime. How am I today? So this was actually one of the comment to one of the old video that I have where I shared my a day in a life managing a snack bar. So for someone who is new here and for those who are already been with me since then, you all know that I was a small business owner. I have a physical shop. I started a snack bar, and from that small business, I was able to create content that was actually the inspired of this channel, because all of my personal experience in managing a small business, handling a day-to-day owner small business, I was able to share it with you. I was able to share with you the difficulty. I was able to share with you the challenges. I was able to share with you the wrongdoings that I learned and how I can improve it. Share with you guys the things I've learned on a day-to-day basis, or anything that is related to my small business. And that's how this channel started. And as it actually grow and grow, I was able to inspire more to create content about starting a small business. Now, pandemic happened, and I can still vividly remember it was March 15, 2020 when the lockdown started. So I was like, 1 month lang naman ito. I was actually in the shop where we have a TV that I can watch. So, and it was actually announced na magla-lockdown on March 15. And I was scared because I don't know what will happen, and it was actually mentioned it's gonna be 1 month. So yung 1 month na yun, parang okay, what am I going to do para ma-sustain? Kasi that pandemic happened, the business not profitable yet. It was still on the starting part. So I was like, I don't know, I don't have any savings, I don't have any backup plans on what I should do with my business if we're going to, close it or close it in the meantime. So, yun nga, nag-close kasi lockdown. Everyone was closing all the shops. Everyone was actually stayed at home. Although I still try to sell online because that was when the online food business started, where everyone created a group, everyone joined on the group, sell there, buy there, because that's how we can reach out to the customer. And still, it was not sustainable. I was still paying monthly rent. Actually, na-wave lang yung mga ilang months that it was actually, that the shop was closed. But still, when the lockdown lift up, I think it was 3 months after, mahirap pa din. It was still hard to keep up. I was still trying to share with you guys what are the best things I'm learning on that part. I was able to share with you content about Food Panda, which I know that you like because it gains a lot of views, gains a lot of questions, gains a lot of likes. So yeah, I still continue to create one, but again, it wasn't enough kasi pandemic happened. Most of the business actually went down, and our business was still not keeping up kasi kahit anong gawin namin, hindi siya mabenta or hindi siya naging mabenta because our target at that time was students because we're near at school and classes were actually still not lift. So, yung face-to-face classes still wasn't lift. So, medyo mahirap talaga siya to keep up. Sales was so low and no much customer that we can have. So, fast forward, in 2021, I went back to working full-time. So, the business is still there, but I'm still working full-time. What happened is that although I'm working full-time just to pay the rent, the expenses, and also the person who's going to watch over the shop kasi I cannot do the same thing that I work full-time and, be there in the shop from morning until it closes. So, parang I decided I have to close the shop and because it's no longer sustainable. Lahat na lang ng salary ko as a full-time employee, it went to the business. And I don't think it's right na wala siyang income. So, negative talaga. And we decided that we have to close it. It's a decision a hard decision that I have to make, because when that business was closed, I started to like, what other content that I can share, because lahat naman ng content na ginagawa ko, it was related to that business, it was related to that small business. And so I tried to shift to a different niche, which is being a full-time employee, working as a full-time employee. Tried to create content, tried to post, but the view is still low, because it was not something informative for someone who is looking for a content about business, no? So wala, hindi siya nag-gain ng success, and the views are still low. Actually, yung views parang 100 lang. So I decided to stop, and I keep thinking, wala na talaga akong content ma-create. I can't relate anymore. My content does not resonate to my viewers anymore, and parang nawalan ako ng gana. So it's like parang on and off ako sa YouTube, because I don't really have anything to share with you guys. Now, going back to the question po ni commenter, how am I today? So to answer that question, I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine. I'm still working full-time. I'm having a decent amount of monthly salary that my lifestyle can sustain. But at the same time, I'm still in the business. So it actually differ from the small business owning a snack bar. I am in the event industry, so I am teaming up with my 4 friends, high school friends. So hindi na ako nakiisa dito. We are actually team who build a business about event planning. So we are in the wedding industry, so we offer wedding planning, wedding packages, wedding organizer or event organizer, whether it's a corporate or a wedding. We managed to start that business from zero. Wala kaming talagang nilabas na pera. It was actually coming from the 4 of us with the idea of starting this without having any startup capital. This kind of content is something that I think that I should share with my audience, how I started it without having a capital. And we started from zero. And it is actually in the 2 years na guys in the business, and it's still it is actually doing well. So I'd love to create more of the content on how it actually started and how it is going, and what kind of system, especially with the part of the finance that we are handling, because we are 4 owners on this business. I'd like to share that on the upcoming videos that I will be creating. And if those are the kind of content that you're looking forward from me, please go ahead and subscribe. So if you haven't subscribed na kayo, and if you do, please click the like, because the more that you like this video guys and hit the notification bell, it actually helps YouTube to know that people love this kind of content and will boost it to more audience like you. That's why it was actually shown on your homepage or has been recommended by YouTube, because YouTube believe that you are the right person to watch on this video. So for the upcoming content, and I'm actually excited about this, because now I'm having a good feeling that I have a good content to share with my audience now, and that is about how our event planning business started and how is it still going, especially with the finance part, now that I am not just the owner here, but it's the 4 of us. Yeah, so excited. And aside from being in the event industry business guys, I'm also in the making of a digital product, which I'm selling my cash flow tracker. So I'm still learning in the rocket.ph, so I will be sharing more of those videos sooner, because I'm still learning. That's how this channel started, diba? Every time that I've learned, every time that I'm learning, I'm sharing it with you. And that's also how you learn, because it's based on my personal experience on how it happened to me and what I've learned. So, yun na nga. I love this kind of upcoming content and hope to see you on our next video, guys. So that's it. I'm so excited to see you and hope to be continuously do this work of art in the content creating. Thank you so much, and I will see you on our next video, guys. Bye.